Today we're looking at a bear flag on the Euro-Japanese Yen Forex pair. Yes, I said Forex. I think this is going to net us some great profit when it breaks. Watch today's video to see this setup. Hi, this is Tim from TradingStrategyGuides.com. You guys are just freaking awesome, you know that? You came through on the likes and comments on Monday's video, so next week I'm going to show you that great strategy that I've been working with for the last few months. Thanks for all the positive reinforcement. Please continue to let us know what you want to see. This channel is for you guys, so we want to show you what you want to see. Comment below with anything special you're looking for. Also, let me know what you think of the factoid of the day. Is it worthwhile? My focus on this channel is to help you be a better trader and to give you some things to trade in the meantime. I'm not sure that the factoid of the day actually fulfills that goal. So let me know if you'd rather have more chart stuff or training or something else. Comment, comment, comment. We got a bunch of charts to look at this morning. Then I'll show you the Euro-Yen Forex setup and the trading maxim for today. Let's get on with it. Remember to click the subscribe button and hit that bell so you won't miss any great bear flags. Let's look at some charts. The S&P 500 moved up nicely right here. Now it's in this small consolidation right here for the last few days. I moved the stop up to 3070 just below that consolidation, and that locks in 3375 on our second half. We survived Monday's pullback right here on AMD, and look at this nice high we're getting today. I moved the stop up to 3620 right here to lock in $1.31 on the second half of this one. The E-mini Dow Jones looks like it's struggling right here at our original target level around 27,666. So I moved the stop up to just below that consolidation right there to lock in if it does break to the downside. Currently at 27,460, locking in 80 on the Dow Jones. Kohl's Corporation stop is still at break even right here at 55.30. We survived this pullback just by the skin of our teeth right here. Actually, it was about 4 cents that it missed us by. Hopefully this is going to push up from here. If not, still goes in the books as a winner. And here's one that we've been waiting on for some time now. Looks like we might get a trigger on Cinemark Holdings today. So this is our opportunity to get into the popcorn business. Just make sure there's enough volume for the trade. This is not a whole lot of volume right here. So we want to make sure that it hits average for a full size position, or at least 75% of the average for a half size position. Time for today's trade of the day. Today's setup is a very nice symmetrical bear flag on the daily Euro-Japanese Yen chart. A bear flag consists of a downtrend and then an upwardly moving parallel price channel. In our case today, we have a really nice decline on volume and volatility. I always like to see that. As you may already know, I like to measure the volatility using the average true range, or ATR, which shows us the average length of the last 14 candles. So here's our trade plan for Euro-Yen. We will simply sell a daily candle close below the bear flag. On the breaking candle, to enter a full-size position, we want to see this volume bar reach up to the volume average. If it doesn't reach the average but does reach 75% of the average, I will open a half-size position to reduce risk. You can calculate the percentage by dividing the volume number by the volume average, and you should get at least 0.75. If you don't get at least that amount, stand aside on this trade. Your stop loss will be 1.5 times the ATR. Your first target will be 1 times the ATR. So again, on the breaking candle, you're going to look over here at the ATR. You'll multiply that by 1.5, and you'll put your stop that distance behind it. So for instance, if this is the breaking candle and it closes right here, that's where your entry is going to be. You will then measure 1.5 times the ATR above that level, and that's where your stop loss is going to be. And of course your target will then be 1 ATR below the entry. If after entering the trade we get a candle that closes back inside the bear flag, we'll take our loss right then and not wait for it to hit the stop loss. Our intention is that a breakout from these patterns should be explosive and hit our target fairly quickly. If the momentum goes away, we want to shut the trade down without taking a full stop if possible. When the price hits our first target, we will close half the position for profit and set the stop loss to break even on the remainder. We will then follow stops as price moves in our direction until the market takes us out. Now these two rules are the very definition of cutting your losses and letting your winners run. Typically I do this by using two positions. The first position has a hard stop loss and a hard take profit at the appropriate prices. That position will close automatically when the first target is hit. The second position will have a hard stop loss and no take profit directly associated with it, and that's the position that will be allowed to run. When the first target is hit, we will have to move our stop loss up to break even on the second position. I will only risk about 2% of my account on each trade. And that's today's setup on the Euro Japanese Yen. I know I tell you this every single time, but I want to make sure that you know and remember I'm not trying to tell you what to do here. I'm just telling you how I handle these trades. If you want more details about what I do, look below this video for a link to my trade management video. And if you've got a trade management plan that works better for you, by all means use it. Trading is very personal, and things that work for me may not work for you. You have to understand your own mind to find the best strategies for your own trading. And as you probably already know, psychology, in my opinion, is the most important part of trading. And I use my trading maxims to help me handle my personal psychology. A maxim is a general truth, fundamental principle, rule of conduct, or just a proverbial saying. The purpose of my maxims is to motivate me to discipline in trading as well as other areas of my life. I suggest you start your own list of maxims, things you can say to yourself while you're trading or doing life to make sure you always do the right thing. Feel free to borrow from my list. And today, Tim's Trading Maxim number 57. If only people understood how important it is to be consistent. Everything that has value in life is a product of consistency. Success, health, wealth, friendships, relationships, and all other aspirations are about consistency. Sylvester McNutt III is a self-published author and motivational speaker. I'll link his website below. If you've followed me for a few videos, you know that my trade plans all look alike. Once I've identified a pattern with the necessary accoutrements, the things I say after that are always the same. You know, things like sell a daily candle close below the pattern, or go half size if the day's volume is not quite average, or your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, etc. That's consistency. I do that every single time. Sometimes we win, sometimes we don't, but overall we win because that's what it takes to be a successful trader. Consistency in testing, and then consistency in following your rules. And don't forget about our Euro Japanese Yen trade plan here. We're going to sell a daily candle close below the bear flag. If the volume is not quite average, go half size as long as it's at least 75% of the average. Your stop loss is 1.5 times the ATR, and your first target is 1 times the ATR. And remember to click the link below to the trade management video for more details. I do these videos several times a week, and I want to make sure that you don't miss any of them. So sign up for my free Trading Picks email list to be sure that you don't miss any of them. I'll be sending out about 3 or 4 trading picks a week, everything from stocks to futures to cryptos to Forex, and you'll get to see them first. And the best thing about them is they're free. I'll put the link below this video. And be sure to come back to Trading Strategy Guide's YouTube channel every week on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. U.S. Eastern Time for my new videos. We'll have a nice trade setup or two on each one, and maybe some extra Q&A or training once in a while. Don't hesitate to ask any questions you may have. I'll either answer your question right in the comments or in a training video, or both. And remember, the only stupid question is the unasked one. Don't forget to comment below about what you think of the factoid of the day, and also let me know what other things you would like to see. Tell your friends about us and help us make this the best trading channel on the internet. As always, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and don't forget to hit the thumbs up below. Have a great remainder of your week, and I'll see you next time.